Right now, there are nearly 250,000 foster children in the U.S. waiting to be adopted, waiting to reach that ultimate goal of a forever family. But adoption subsidies from the state of Indiana to help take care of those kids financially are slipping away. And some say fewer children will get taken in because of this money mess. Josh Kroll works for the North American Council on Adoptable Children out of Minnesota. But on this day, he's speaking to adoptive parents from all over the state of Indiana.
Your state is the only state that has a wait list for non-4E kids.
Parents who have adopted children from foster care. Parents who expected a daily cash subsidy to help care for those kids. Parents who are no longer getting that financial help. Adoption subsidies have been the norm for anyone who adopts a child anywhere in the U.S. You adopt a child from foster care, you get a daily payment to help care for that child. But in 2009, the state of Indiana stopped making those payments. In fact, Indiana is the only state in the country to put those children on a wait list for the money. And that's why Josh Kroll came to the Hoosier State, to educate parents about the problem and to talk to state leaders about the concerns.
My concern is that they may start losing families, that children may languish in care as families say, I need this support, and children may be losing out on permanency.
But the State Department of Child Services says they are supporting adoptive families, not with cash, but with health care help.
What is the most important item that an adoptive family needs? And what we heard was Medicaid, medical expenses.
John Ryan is Chief of Staff at DCS in Indianapolis. He says children are being adopted in Indiana in near record numbers. And those adoptions, he says, are out of love, not for money. But adoption advocates like Josh say medical help alone isn't enough. And putting families on a wait list for adoption money is dangerous.
It's so damaging to the child and to the family for a situation like that to happen. It's much better for families to be supported than not supported.
Research shows adoptions may actually save the state money. Each dollar spent on adoption from foster care reportedly saves about $3 in public and private costs. Regardless, the state says the wait list for financial help will likely continue until the year 2018. In the meantime, the ACLU just weeks ago filed a lawsuit against the state, asking that families get what's called an administrative fair hearing review. Advocates say a victory would give foster families a voice negotiating a subsidy and might help put an end to this money mess. We will, of course, continue to follow this story.